Antoine Stale, you are first up. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, Jim, I just wanted to get your thoughts on Florida State and how different of a team do you think they are from the last time you played them?
Well, I think Leonard and his staff have done a miraculous job. They just keep getting better and better. Their performance against Virginia recently was incredible. Virginia is that good a team as well, and Florida State was just sensational. They're going to be a handful for us on Wednesday.
Chris Stock, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, I was curious about Harlond Beverly. And he had been playing all those games, but just kind of what led to kind of shutting him down, giving him an arrest.
Yeah, Chris, his back started to hurt him back in December. And he had, I can't remember the game, but he went for his MRI. They diagnosed it as herniated discs. He had an injection that really helped him in the short run. And he was able to keep playing. If anyone was in our arena, what they would notice is at timeouts, Harlan never sat down. And the reason is when he sits down, it puts pressure on that sciatic nerve. And it's a problem. It's painful. So he kept fighting through all of January and again, most of February, but he was never comfortable. He was never without pain. He was trying the best he could because we didn't have Chris Likes, and everybody expected Chris would be coming back any day, any week. And finally, our trainer came to me last Thursday and just said, hey, he can't go anymore. He needs rest. We need to get another MRI. We need to shut him down and just hope that he can get rehab and get pain-free by the time, this season is winding down in March.
Kip Coons, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Jim. At the risk of looking past Florida State, you've got what looks like a pretty tough weekend schedule. You have to go to Clemson and to Virginia, who are really two of the better defensive teams in your league. What with a shorthanded roster, how do you navigate all that?
Yeah, well, we have six games. I'm sorry, 3 games in 6 days, and 2 of them against the top 2 teams in the league. So right now, our approach is how can we find something positive to be keeping our mind on? Because we're in, quite frankly, a very miserable situation. We can't practice because of the injuries. It's very hard to prepare for an opponent because of one, the lack of time, and 2, no players are available. So we don't have a point guard. Chris Likes and Harlan Beverly were our point guards. We don't have them. Our leading scorer, who's a 2 guard, Isaiah Wong, has been moved over to the point, and Cam McGusty is helping him. Our front court is depleted. We don't have Sam Wardenberg or Rodney Miller anymore. So it's really a matter of trying to stay positive and keep our head above water, because every day's a new drama, a new challenge, a new development that we're dealing with. And thank goodness our guys have had a good attitude. We didn't play very well on Saturday. We didn't play well in the first half at all. We're not sharp, and guys were playing out of position. But credit goes to Georgia Tech as well, because when Michael DeVoe just started lighting up threes, that kind of gave them early momentum that just carried throughout the game.
And if I could just follow up there, Jim, the last time I attended a Miami UVA game in JPJ, you got a nice round of applause from the fans there, which doesn't usually happen with visiting coaches. Good memories for you, from your time in Charlottesville?
Oh, are you kidding? Those 7 fantastic seasons. We had Ralph Sampson for the first 4 years. I was there working alongside of Terry Holland and Craig Littlepage. and then Dave Odom joining the staff, and then Olden Polynice and Tom Sheehy joining us and getting us to the Final Four in '84. And my experience there has had a tremendous impact on my career. And the thing I always wanted to do was first survive the business and just keep plugging away, and second, try to become a head coach in the ACC. And my experience at Virginia created first my opportunity to coach at Bowling Green as a head coach, and then eventually 25 years later become the head coach of Miami. And I just want you guys to know it's like 75 degrees and sunny here, by the way. So this is a paradise.
Chris Stock, go ahead.
Do you have an update on Isaiah Wong, how he's doing? And then also, what have you been making of Anthony Walker's season, a young player who's gotten to play a lot this year?
Well, starting with Isaiah has sprained his ankle, more times than you can count. And he seems to bounce back very, very quickly. He couldn't play the latter part of the first half and didn't play at all in the second half. He's gotten treatments during the game, after the game, all day Sunday. I'm looking forward to seeing how he's doing. I talked to him yesterday. He feels like with another day or two of rest, he'll be okay to go on Wednesday. So great kid, having a heck of a sophomore season. And then Anthony Walker is one of those guys who has a ton of physical talent and is learning as he goes. He can continue to improve and has a very high ceiling. I'm happy with what he's done so far, but I'm more excited about what I see his future being. I think if he's, here is junior and senior year, you're looking at a guy who can make major steps.
We've got time for one more from Luke DeCock. Go ahead, Luke.
Jim, given all the personnel issues and injuries and all the things that you just went through, are there any circumstances where you would consider not going to Greensboro and basically saying we finished the regular season, our kids have had enough?
I haven't given any thought to that at all. I haven't talked to my players about that. That's never been a consideration. As long as we can put a team out on the floor and hopefully at least 6 guys, that will be in Greensboro.